In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that. Oh, ready? Good night.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stroud off of play action. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. First down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the
his goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
For number 15.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. You gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
All right, go ahead, go.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
18,
3rd down run from Achan. He's fighting all he can, but
Devon
won't
Achane,
get
the
that
ball
final
carrier.
yard. They're going to have fourth down
Taken
coming
down
up.
at the 43-yard
Okay,
line.
that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Tunga Vailoa to throw on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Dolphins.
Out of the gun, Tunga Vailoa. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be second down.
The coverage by
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here's Tua again. Throw is caught by the back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Ready.
To the air yet again. Tunga Vailoa. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Get set.
Sticking to the air, it's Tunga Vailoa. Finds his back, Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Right. We gotta bump this out.
Man in motion here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
On the tackle.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Tunga Vailoa throwing on fourth. Waddle makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown on his Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ah, for today. 118. Outside. Today.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
All right. 118. Outside. Today.
Right up the gut. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
4 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at first down here. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, but they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Stroud. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready.
1st down, here's Tua. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
2nd down.
Ready. Out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
Ready, team!
They'll throw for it. He throws a bullet down the right side. He's got it down the sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
32 yards.
One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
14. Texans, nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
On the quick.
A give to Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
It's a gain.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, Stroud. Headed out right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Driving across the 15-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
21. Texans, nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over.
Well, what better way to follow up
10
one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
Christian Harris on the coverage.
Go ahead.
Here's Achan from the pistol. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The Texans are in the nickel. Third down.
Ready.
They'll stick with Achan. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Katie York now on for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Oh, hey. Swat. 11, 9.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be a first down Texans. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18. What's that? Set.
A first down carry for Pacheco. He cuts it right. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston!
Pacheco!
The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Texans pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Texans 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Yeah, ready.
2 now from the gun. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
All right, come on. Ready, set.
Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa finds a man right side. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is a Dolphins first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Go ahead. Chase him, chase him. Motion.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Here's a screen for Achan. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. Second down.
Get set. Go ahead. 21G, 21G. Set.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we...
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted! And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Shotgun now, first round. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go. 19 Texans.
Throwing here just before halftime. Chased out to his right. Throwing this one deep across the field. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Dolphins do not get the return all the way back. That's gonna bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right. Out.
Second half begins with a run by Achan. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tua out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
That's good.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
12. And a Dolphin first down.
Get set. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
You ready to spin? You ready to spin?
Tagovailoa now. Dump off caught by his back. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Completed to his running back. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst, but that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Ready. Corner, long.
Here's Tua again. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Pacheco on the toss right side. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run now with Pacheco. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
18. What's that?
It's Pacheco again.
Here we go.
Blitz coming for Stroud. He brings it in. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
24, Texans 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Right here.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd
Okay,
down
this is one of those
and 13.
situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Pass.
It's
Complete
plays
to
like that,
Devon
Kate, right,
Achane.
wrong. Where I sit and judge a
A
defense.
4-yard gain.
I judge the awareness.
It's 4th
I
down.
judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Texans
Now after
take
that
over
snap,
1st
there's an
and
injured
10
Dolphin still
at
out
their
there.
own
So we're going to get a
20-yard
stoppage
line.
here as they go out to look at him. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Down right at the
As a
line of
corner in
scrimmage.
this league, well, you can
No
go to the
gain
Pro
on
Bowl
the
if you can
play.
cover.
Second
If you want to be an
and
all-pro,
10.
you
At
stick
the
someone
20-yard
like that.
line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco.
Stroud's
And they're
pass.
all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, let's go.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The tackle made
Okay, this is
at
why
the
you got to be
44-yard
careful to just
line.
run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hit some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he
First
wanted,
and
and
10
he
at
got
the
it, going
44-yard
right where he
line.
wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go.
1st down, Stroud. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And they pick him off again! And the Dolphins have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Go win him, go win him.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Dumps it off to Achane. Escapes a defender. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
That's good.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. That quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, get set. Out with that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Solo left Zion. But a team.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go.
First down throw by Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Handoff running left. It's Achan. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Ready, set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking for the back that time. And that brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Cut. This is Noel. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Texans first down.
On first down, they'll run. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Working quickly here.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up third down.
Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down.
He's forced out of bounds.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Knocked away in the end zone. That's incomplete. No luck, no touchdown just yet. It's second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Here's Stroud again. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Finds his back complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Go ahead.
They'll run here on first down. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line for second down.
Come on, come on, come on.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Running left. Here's Achan. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Miami.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down carry for Achan. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked.